Hello, welcome back. I hope everyone had a really good weekend. Today I think I'm going to make some low carb barbecue sauce, spicy barbecue sauce. I usually use this, sweet and spicy. I really like it. But today I thought I would try and make my own because it's really not that hard, I don't think. I don't have all of the stuff. I have the majority of it. I had some sugar-free ketchup. I believe it was G Hughes. But it calls for the recipe. I have to the recipe, but now I've fourthed the recipe because I only had a fourth of a cup of ketchup left, and it called for half a cup. But other than that, it's pretty simple. It does call for liquid smoke. I used to have liquid smoke. I don't even think I've ever used it. I think I threw it away because it was probably expired. But I don't have any of that anymore, and it does call for brown sugar substitute, maybe like Swerve. I think they have Swerve at the store, but I don't have any of that, so I'm using allulose. And what else? What else was different? Smoked paprika. My store never has smoked paprika, so I just have regular paprika. But I will go through the recipe. You can make more or less. I'm gonna make barbecue chicken today, and I'm probably not gonna eat a ton of this sauce on it. Maybe this is like a tablespoon or two, and I don't want it to go bad in the fridge, so I'm making a fourth of the recipe. Hopefully everyone can see this time, because every time I make a video, it always looks good on camera until I edit it and then upload it, and for some reason things get cut off, and I'm new to this. I mean, I used to make videos, a few videos, 4 or 5 years ago, but I'm kind of out of practice, and even then they weren't that great, so please bear with me. I know you come here to get a good view and a good recipe, and I am working on it. So now I need a half a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I'm using this Bragg's. You can probably use any brand you want. Ugh, this stuff smells so gross, and it tastes even worse. I don't have half of a tablespoon, so I guess I'm just gonna use half of this. I need half a tablespoon of mustard, half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, if I'm saying that right. 1 tablespoon of allulose is what I'm using instead of the brown sugar substitute. Actually, I'm sorry, half of a tablespoon. I don't know why none of these are half. I'm going to taste it as it's cooking anyway. I may need to add a little more seasonings, I guess, but this is what we start with. Now I need to find out if I have a fourth. I do have a fourth. A 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. And honestly, I don't really measure spices, but I am for the sake of the video. And that's probably why things maybe don't always turn out right, because I don't really measure stuff like I'm supposed to. I think I know everything apparently, and I don't. I eyeball everything. You need a 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder. A 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. If you want it to be spicier, you could add more. You could leave it out, I guess. Of course, then it wouldn't be spicy barbecue sauce, which is actually what I asked to create with ChatGPT. So, some salt and pepper to taste. It says to stir occasionally. You just don't want it to burn. It says 10 to 15 minutes. You're going to want it to get thickened up, I guess. and I will come back. Okay. I'm gonna make my chicken now. I'm gonna use a little bit of olive oil. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to add some of my barbecue sauce now. I'm not eating all this chicken today because it's way too much chicken, but I am trying to get enough protein in, so I've been trying to make sure that I kind of monitor my protein. So I am probably going to at least eat 2 pieces of this, maybe one of the larger and a smaller one, but I'll probably eat the rest tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to eat anything else with this or not. It's quite thick. It probably would have been better if I maybe had thinned it out a little bit with some water. I don't care that it's thick, that's not the thing, but it doesn't really spread onto the chicken as easily. I do have one of those little like pastry brush things, but that's just something else I have to wash. I have about 8.5 ounces of chicken here. It's actually really good. It is more tomatoey. So if you're going to cut the acid from the tomato, which I don't really mind, it doesn't bother me. It's pretty good. It's got like ground hint of spice. It's not too spicy, but you can definitely tell the spice, so if you don't like any spice, leave it out. It did give me about, and if you're feeding a family, you would definitely want to maybe quadruple the recipe. I don't know, make the full recipe. I think it said it would be fine in the fridge for up to like a week or so. So you don't have to use it all at once, but it was just something quick and easy. I wanted barbecue chicken. I do have bacon here. I might put a couple pieces of bacon on it or just eat it on the side. Like I said, I'm trying to get enough protein in, and this is about 8.5 ounces right here, and I have more on the tray. I'll probably eat that tomorrow. Anyway, I think it's pretty good. It is a little bit more tomatoey based, which in my opinion is different from the G. Hughes one that I use, but it's still really good. So hopefully you try it and you like it. Thank you. Come back.